Hello, my beautiful, amazing friends. How are you tonight? I am doing great, and I am super excited about this video. This is a collaboration video with a woman I admire tremendously. I love her. I love her husband. I love their artwork, and it is a total privilege for me to be doing this with none other than Miss Saskia Smit. So please, 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 when you are done with my video, head over to her channel. If you've never heard of her, but I'm sure a lot of you have, head over there, watch her part of this collaboration video that we are doing together, and tell her that I sent you. She just does some amazing, amazing work, and I just love her style. I really do. So one of the things that I love that she does, just like I love with Christina Welch, is she uses an airbrush. And you know me these days, I'm all Miss Airbrush with this acrylic paint. So we are going to do this. Got a 10 by 10 canvas. I'm going to flood it with some black paint into this little bottle that has this little funnel. I am going to pour a bunch of bright colors. I'm going to inject one puddle underneath the paint in the center of the canvas. And then I'm going to use my airbrush to blow out a flower. Sounds great, right? Now, will it happen? Probably not. I'll probably end up with a dead looking tree or something, but I'm going to try because that's what this is about, trying. So my colors, I do not need a lot of them because I only have to do that one little puddle pour. So I mixed up little tiny amounts of each color. My black is by Arteza or Arteza, pronounced whichever way you want to pronounce it. I say Arteza, you say Arteza, right? So the black is by them. This pretty chartreuse color is also by them, and it's called Pearl Lime Green. Then my yellow is Liquitex Basics yellow. My really, really hot pink that I have here is by a company called Holbein Luminous Rose. This funky melon color is supposed to be fluorescent orange, and I'm trying to look for the packet to show you the brand, and I'm not sure where that is right now. Oh, well, no, that's not it. That's not it. It's by a company called Abstract, and it's sold at Blick. This duller looking hot pink here is Artist Loft. Then I have metallic purple, Artist Loft. I have Blick turquoise. And my white is also not Artist Loft, Liquitex Basic, just their titanium white. And this blue, I understand it's not bright and we're supposed to use bright colors, but I love Prussian blue and I just wanted to add a little bit in there. So we have bright colors. That's the challenge. Black with bright colors, one puddle in the center. So first thing I'm going to do is flood my canvas. No, I lied. First thing I'm going to do is fill my little jar, my little bottle here. And I think I'm just going to pour the paints into the funnel because it's going to be too hard to keep them on the side of the bottle. So I'm just going to let them mix together, but I'm going to pour them next to, like, I want to make a green, right? So let's pour the yellow and blue together. And then the blue and the pink will make a purplish. So that's how I'm going to pour them. But first I want to put a little tiny bit of white. And I'm just going to hold this and let it go in there. Again, we don't need much. So that's the white. Next will be that Pearl Lime by Arteza. Then the Turquoise by Blick. I just have a feeling that this is just going to fly right over on me. I'm trying to be careful. Then I'm going to put in some of that purple, metallic purple. Have to be careful with that yellow next to the purple because that will make mud. So I'm going to put in the Prussian blue. That really, really bright pink, which was the Holbein Luminous Rose. And I won't use all of this, but I'll use it for something else afterwards. Then I'm going to put in that Melon, which is supposedly fluorescent orange. And I really hope that that purple doesn't mess with that too. Then the lighter of the hot pinks. The yellow. And then a little tiny bit more white. Just a little tiny bit. That's it. All right, I'm going to move these out of the way really quick. Just don't want to have things flying all over the place here at me, which is the norm. All right, I'm going to take this out to the side and remove my little funnel. Oh, by the way, paints have no silicone in them, and they are mixed with Floetrol. So there is like a teaspoon of paint, teaspoon of Floetrol, and some water, because there was so little there. Alrighty, I think we're ready. Again, 10 by 10 canvas, taped on the back. It's a gallery wrapped canvas, so it's a good one. And here we go. So I'm just gonna pour this on there. And I got really thick sides, so I want to make sure I get really good coverage. I want to try to cover as much of the front as I can before I let it start going over the sides. And that is a Lazy Susan that it's sitting on top of. Which I clean off the best I can after every use. All right. Perfecto, my friends. I'm just going to touch up the sides. When I'm done, I don't leave the painting sitting on here. I move it to a little cement mixing tub. You've seen me pour in it before. And it has a couple of dowels laying across the top of it. I let it dry on top of that. All right, so I think we're good. I just want to make sure that you guys are still in frame before I go any further, and I do need to torch this. Torching gets rid of the air bubbles and allows your painting to dry without pinholes. All right, you are good. So, I will say that black is always a challenge for me. I don't know why, but it is. So I really, really hope that I can achieve something halfway decent here. But time will tell. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tip this sideways and then like this. And then I'm going to put a puddle of paint in the center. Just so I have a little bit more paint to pour on or to inject into. This nozzle isn't very long or thin. So of course it's coming right to the top. Interesting. I have Pac-Man. Okay. It's Pac-Man. Let's see. Of course, yellow like is not my favorite color, and that's what popped out the most. Okay, so again, remember, no silicone. That's just the Floetrol and the different brands of paint reacting together. So now, I'm almost tempted to cover that with black paint. All right, guys, here we go. Oh, I'm scared. And then what's worse is I have this little insert there. All right, so let's see. Oh, it's pretty though. It's very pretty. I like those cells. All right. And then we're going to go in between each of them. Very interesting. I like that one. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. And now I'm thinking I'll go in between a few of those also, because it looks very wonky. So well, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Wee wee. I mean, it's pretty, but it's not. It's definitely off as far as, oh no, don't do this to me now. I hate when the canvas suctions like that. Okay. I'm going to try to let it drift a little bit here to make these bottom petals a little bit longer. Yeah, it's interesting to say the least. I don't know if you can see the outlines there, but oh, here we go. Here we go. Just going to blow it out a little bit more. Wow, that was a bad aim. See, I have a lot of color trapped under there. Just looking around here, I got some pretty lacing that it's really a shame to blow over, but Get in there. Well, I don't know what you want to call that, but I'm hoping to drag a little bit of that color out to kind of define the leaves, but I don't know if that's gonna be happening here. I'm just using the side of my skewer to kind of drag some of the color. You got a little muddy right there. And one more right here. Well, doesn't look much like a flower, that's for sure. Oh, ooh la la. I'm wondering if I should do another little mini thingy in the center here, but I'm not sure if that will make it worse or better. See, now this is where I wish I had you guys to just like talk to. All right, we need a center for our flower, right? So let's put a little, let's see what comes out in this puddle, or center, I should say. Now it kind of looks a little bit like a flower, so maybe I'll leave it alone. Let's leave it alone. Let's call it a flower. A flower with a lot of colorful cells in the center. There's all the color. Now, I would love nothing more than to try to pull that out. But the center looks so pretty like that I kind of don't want to. If you know what I mean. I think I'm going to leave it alone and give you a close-up. So, please, please, please make sure you head over to Saskia's channel and check out her video. And her husband has a channel too, and he is the funniest man on YouTube, I swear. He does all these crazy experiments. I mean, he even tried to roll a car tire through paint. Come on, guys. I love him. I love her, and I hope you guys check them out. If you have not, chances are you know exactly who they are. Now that I'm looking from this angle, it doesn't look as pretty as this angle. But then again, this angle doesn't look much better. Let me show you up close. Okay, so I just had an idea. What if I put a stem on this? Okay, so we display the picture just like this, and I have a greenish stem swirling down here. I'm going to do that with you on camera, but I just want to do the close-up now. There's a lot of yellow going through the black and making it look weird, but I'm going to add that stem right now. And before I let you go, I want you guys to be on the lookout for an upcoming video, resin video. I'm going to be announcing, I cannot believe I'm going to say this right now, my 20,000 subscriber giveaway that I'm going to be having, and you're not going to want to miss it. So I'm getting back to resin after the next 2 or 3 videos that I have. So I'm going to just take some of this chartreuse color and I'm going to kind of just like put a little bit of that in there, along with some of that turquoise and the Prussian blue. Not that you'll really see that too much because it's very dark and it's blending in with the black. So let's first pull it down like that. And let's make a few little leaves. Whoop, wrong way, Tammy. All right. All right. Now she has a stem at least. Maybe just a little bit thicker. There we go. Now it's working the way I want it to work. Okay. There is my crazy flower. So again, thank you all so much for tuning in to this collaboration video. I want to thank Saskia for agreeing to do this with me. I'm totally grateful, humbled, and just overall thankful. Make sure you guys go check her out and her video out. I will link it below. And as always, my friends, until next time, happy pouring.